Hey there, welcome to the team. Seriously, I am absolutely thrilled you're here for your first day. Think of me as your lead developer and consider this explainer to be your ultimate hands-on roadmap to mastering artificial intelligence. We're going to bypass all the internet hype and dive straight into the actual architecture of how these systems work. By the time we're done here, you aren't just going to be using AI, you are going to be building with it.
So, here is our game plan for day one. We've got 6 steps to get through today. We'll start with Welcome to the Team, then hit the evolution of AI, mastering the perfect prompt, building your first project, automating the workflow, and finally, becoming an AI builder.
All right, step 1, welcome to the team. Look, here's the reality of the situation. 90% of people out there, they literally do not know AI's real potential. They are barely scratching the surface. And here's the absolute kicker for your personal brand and career. 2 out of 3 companies right now will not hire a candidate without these technical skills. Mastery here isn't just a nice-to-have bonus anymore. It's absolutely essential. You see, there's a massive divide happening in the industry. On one side, you've got the casual AI user. This is someone utilizing maybe 1 or 2% of the tech's potential, just typing in basic chat queries and calling it a day. But on the other side, we have the AI builder, and that's going to be you. A builder doesn't just chat, they orchestrate entire multi-tool ecosystems to solve complex, real-world business problems.
Which brings us to step 2, the evolution of AI.
Now, to become a builder, we really need to build your foundational AI literacy right from scratch. You got to know your materials. If we look back at the 90s, we had rule-based systems. Think of an ATM or a basic calculator. They only did exactly what they were hard-coded to do. Fast forward to the 2010s, and we hit deep learning and neural networks. This was huge, giving us things like facial recognition to unlock our phones. Then, roughly between 2017 and 2022, large language models, or LLMs, just exploded onto the scene, bringing us systems that could generate completely original text. But 2024 and beyond, this is the era of AI agents.
So what does that actually mean? Well, an AI agent goes way beyond just spitting out text or giving you a pancake recipe. An agent takes autonomous actions and makes decisions completely on its own. For example, an LLM will happily tell you the price of a flight to Tokyo, but an AI agent, it actually goes in, books the flight, inputs your credit card, and emails you the itinerary. It does the thing.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly where the tech is heading right now: multi-agent systems. Imagine a whole team of specialized digital workers collaborating together. If we had a complex research task, we wouldn't just rely on one AI anymore. We'd deploy one agent to scour the web for data, a second one to write up the analysis, a third to review it for errors, and a fourth to spin it into a polished presentation. It's literally a complete, autonomous digital workforce.
Okay, step 3, mastering the perfect prompt. To manage that autonomous digital workforce, you have to know how to speak their language. It's the new foundational coding language of our era. Now compare the 2 ways people generally talk to AI. Direct prompting is what the casual user does. They type, "Write a blog post about coffee." It's simple, sure, but it lacks all context. Who's the audience? What's the business goal? The output is inevitably going to be generic junk. Structured prompting, on the other hand, is where we use detailed frameworks and specific constraints. It's the difference between asking a random stranger for a quick favor versus handing a detailed project brief to a senior employee.
Let me walk you through the ultimate 5-step framework you're going to use from now on. Step 1 is role. Tell the AI exactly who it is, like act as a senior content marketer with 10 years of experience. Step 2 is context. We are launching an organic coffee brand for health-conscious Gen Z consumers. Step 3 is the task itself. Write a highly engaging 300-word blog post introduction. Step 4, constraints. Tell it what not to do. Avoid corporate jargon like best in class. And finally, step 5 is format. Deliver this with H1 and H2 headers. I promise you, if you use this framework, your outputs will instantly jump to professional grade.
Moving right along to step 4, building your first project.
All right, enough theory. It is time to pair, program, and architect a complete healthcare startup ecosystem from scratch. Now, a true builder knows no single tool does everything perfectly. And hey, when we're handling sensitive stuff like patient feedback, data privacy, and ethical AI decision-making become absolutely paramount. You must anonymize all personal health information before it ever touches these models. Okay, with that secure foundation in place, let's look at our tools. If we need deep, highly detailed text explanations of patient complaints, Gemini is absolutely our go-to tool. But actually, if we want to visualize that data with clear, intuitive graphs showing positive versus negative trends, Claude is vastly superior. We mix and match to get the best of both worlds.
Let's break down our complete tech stack to build out the automated research dashboard side of the startup. For deep research, we feed market reports into Perplexity and let NotebookLM synthesize a perfect summary. When it's time to pitch investors, we push that data into Gamma AI to instantly generate a visually stunning pitch deck. And for the actual product, we use Lovable to generate the UI and UX for our landing page and Google AI Studio to deploy the mobile booking app.
So let's sequence out our complete hands-on workflow. Research, analyze, pitch, web, and app. Honestly, just a few years ago, this would have taken a massive team of developers, researchers, and designers literally months to build. Today, as an AI orchestrator, you can build this entire ecosystem yourself. And the best part is, no fancy traditional coding background is required. You just need to know how to connect the nodes.
All right, step 5, automating the workflow.
It's amazing to build these tools, but a true builder removes the human bottleneck entirely, wherever possible. Let's clarify what an AI workflow actually is. Imagine a human employee whose whole job every morning is to read industry news, write a summary, and email a daily report to the team. An AI workflow is a system where the AI takes over that exact multi-step process autonomously from start to finish. It searches, reads, summarizes, and emails with absolute flawless efficiency.
Let's build a real automation for our healthcare startup using Zapier. We want to instantly send appointment reminders and meeting links to new patients. Step 1 is the trigger. We connect to Google Sheet containing the patient data. The moment a new patient is added, boom, the workflow wakes up. Step 2, we configure Google Drive to pull the relevant documentation. Step 3 is the action. The system automatically drafts and sends a personalized email via Gmail with their specific booking slot and meeting link. Now listen up, because here is one of the most common errors junior builders make during agent setup. They fail to map the data fields correctly between Sheets and Gmail, which causes blank emails to fire off to clients. Always, always test your triggers with dummy data first to fix this.
So think about it. How many human actions are required to send those patient reminders once the Zapier workflow is live? 0. Absolutely none. It just runs autonomously in the background, effortlessly scaling your business while you focus on higher-level problem solving.
And finally, step 6, becoming an AI builder.
We've covered the tech, the prompting, the stacks, and the automations. Now let's talk about your long-term career growth. You know, they say the struggle inside the cocoon is exactly what gives the butterfly the strength to fly. When a butterfly tries to escape, it's that intense friction that pumps fluid into its wings so it can actually survive out there. If you cut the cocoon open to help it, it'll never fly. Learning these complex AI tools is exactly like that. The friction of debugging a prompt, the massive headache of setting up a Zapier integration, that struggle is exactly what builds your tech resilience. Honestly, there are no shortcuts to mastery here.
This is your new personal brand. So, I have to ask, will you stay a casual AI user, just typing simple questions into a little chat box? Or are you ready to embrace the struggle, master these ecosystems, and actually build the future? Welcome to the Builder community. Let's get to work.